Not only that, but you're performing Tchaikovsky soon as of this recording, and you are going to be releasing an album, so you're very busy. And I want us to dive right into the different types of selections you have chosen for this album, Songbird.
Hmm.
And if you haven't listened to Songbird for our audience, I highly recommend. As of this recording, it'll probably be out on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Spotify, whatever. And describe the idea behind the album because it's with Warner Classics. How did that conversation come about? Did they reach out to you? Did you reach out to them with this idea? Talk to us about that.
Right. So this album is actually directly a result of a competition I participated in, the Joachim competition in Germany. And one of their prizes is the Warner Classics Award, which I was very lucky to win. And the result of that is getting to record an album with Warner. So once, I got in contact with the main person from there, we started talking about what I would like to record. And honestly, this was one of the first ideas, something to do with songs, with the human voice, because that's my biggest inspiration.
What other pieces are on the album?
So, so we have a collection of song arrangements. For example, Rachmaninoff's "Don't Sing My Beauty." For me, the translation's strange, but
Right.
it's "Don't Sing My Beauty,"
Yeah.
something like that, which I arranged actually. Um, there are a few other arrangements like that. Then there are songs where I don't really, or where I just play the vocal line, like Fanny Mendelssohn's Erwin.
Mm.
I'm just playing the vocal line. Maybe in the repeat, I do a few little ornamentations, but very
A little
few.
more violinistic
Little
things.
bit.
Yeah, sure.
And then some pieces are just inspired. They are songful. They are melodic, like beach romance.
Hmm.
It's
By
an
the way, I
instrumental.
love the Amy Beach romance. I
Isn't it
feel like it's
beautiful?
so underrated. Amy
Yeah.
Beach, actually, there's a statue of Amy Beach in Boston. Did you know that?
What? No.
What?
What?
Yes,
Where?
there's a statue in it's like in like on the direction of Harvard, like closer to the Harvard Bridge. There's a statue of Amy Beach. Yeah, let
Whoa.
me hold on. Let me
Oh my
check.
gosh.
Yeah, Amy Beach statue, Boston. Yeah, it's right here.
What?
It's a
What?
part of the Back Bay East tour, Boston Women's Heritage Trail. Yeah, it's right here.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
this is what it looks like. There's like a
Wow.
little monument there. It's I actually played Amy Beach's Romance for my junior recital. I thought that
Oh.
even back then, first of all, I want to celebrate all female composers for first of all because Fanny Mendelssohn, Amy Beach, those are wonderful composers that everybody should get to know, to listen to. Clara Schumann is also another wonderful composer. Is there any other person besides Amy Beach who you resonate with who's a female composer?
Yes, I think both the sisters, Boulanger sisters. I've played pieces by Lily Boulanger. She's spectacular, and I mean, she had such a short career because she died so young.
Hmm.
But then I started looking into Nadia Boulanger's music, and she doesn't have so much written for violin, which is why I chose. Actually, she's in the album. I
Mm.
chose a piece, Soleil Couchant.
Hmm.
It's a song. It's an actual song for voice and piano, and that's also another one that I didn't really arrange at all. I just played the vocal line. So,
Describe your relationship with your pianist. Um, how did you get in touch with him, or have you played with him in the past?
so the pianist is Kenny Broberg, and he is a former student of my father, actually.
Mm.
And that's how I know him. And I've always admired and loved his playing, and I thought it would be a good match, despite the fact we never played together before. So it was a leap of faith when I asked him to record the album. So I'm glad it worked out.
Well, it definitely sounded like it worked out because
Yeah,
there's a really wonderful musical chemistry between the two of you,
yeah,
based on what I've seen in the music video. And he has a wonderful touch that's sensitive to your playing.
yeah,
And
totally.
but I do want to talk about your repertoire selections because it's very diverse. Like I'm looking here that you have Chopin, Ravel, Dolores White. Sometimes you have Still. Describe your repertoire choices in a given recital? Is there like a specific theme to your recital selections? Is it something that like, okay, I want to just have a bunch of random different styles in one recital? Can you
Hmm.
talk to us about that?
Yeah, of course. I try to have a theme in all my recitals because I think that's a good way to connect with an audience on another level, um, to present a storyline in a different dimension with a theme. So the composers you mentioned, these pieces were part of a program that I like to call American in Paris because
Mm,
it's a combination of French and American works. And in that program is included the Gershwin piece, An American in Paris. So it sort of ties
super
everything
famous.
ties everything together. Um, so yeah, that program included so the Dolores White, for example, she's still living, and I found this piece. It's a solo piece, super hard, let me tell you, super difficult, but a great fun to play. And it's called Blues Dialogues, which ties into Ravel Blues Sonata, which I also programmed on that concert. So I try to find little connections everywhere.